Why did people used to fear left-handedness? Today, being left-handed might mean needing special scissors or an awkward spot at the dinner table, but in the past, it could get you punished, shamed, or even accused of being possessed. For most of human history, left-handedness was treated as a defect or a danger. Let's go way back. In ancient times, cultures from Greece to Rome associated the left side of the body with weakness, bad luck, and even evil. The Latin word for left is sinister. Yeah, that's sinister. Meanwhile, the word for right is dexter, which gives us words like dexterous, meaning skillful or capable. One side was favored. The other, feared. Religious texts helped reinforce that bias. In Christianity, the right hand of God is a place of honor. The left hand? Often associated with judgment or rejection. In medieval artwork, demons and sinners were commonly shown as left-handed. And this wasn't just symbolic. Kids showing left-handed tendencies were sometimes beaten, corrected, or tied up to force right-hand use. It didn't stop there. During the Middle Ages and into the Renaissance, left-handedness became associated with witchcraft. Left-handed people were accused of casting spells or dealing with the devil. Superstition ran wild, and the hand you used could literally determine your social standing, or whether you were seen as human at all. Fast forward to the 19th and 20th centuries. Schools in the West often punished students for writing with their left hands. Teachers forced left-handed kids to write with their right, even if it caused pain or learning difficulties. This was especially true in strict religious or military-style education systems. The message was clear: being left-handed was wrong. Why? A combination of fear, tradition, and misunderstanding. For centuries, anything different was treated as a threat to social order. And because only 10% of the population is left-handed, it was easy to target. But the stigma wasn't just cultural, it became institutional. In psychology, left-handedness was once classified as a sign of mental instability. In the early 20th century, some psychiatrists linked it to criminality or cognitive defects. It sounds ridiculous now, but back then, it shaped how people were treated in schools, hospitals, even courtrooms. Language reinforced this bias too. Phrases like left-handed compliment implied something insincere or fake. In French, gauche means both left and awkward. In Italian, mancino, left-handed, carries a connotation of trickery. Across dozens of languages, being left meant being less. Even tools in architecture weren't designed for left-handers. Desks, machines, scissors, musical instruments, all assumed a right-handed world. That created extra hurdles in everyday life, reinforcing the sense of being out of place. But here's the twist. Left-handed people have always been everywhere, they just had to hide it. Famous left-handers include Leonardo da Vinci, Marie Curie, Albert Einstein, and Barack Obama. Despite the stigma, many left-handers developed advanced adaptability and creative problem-solving skills. In fact, some studies suggest a higher percentage of left-handers in creative and strategic fields, like art, music, and leadership. In sports, being left-handed can be an advantage. Lefty pitchers in baseball or southpaw boxers in the ring often have an edge because their opponents are less used to their moves. In fencing, lefties dominate. In tennis, legends like Rafael Nadal proved that different can also mean dominant. So why did the fear fade? Science played a role. As psychology, neurology, and genetics advanced, society began to understand that handedness is not a moral or spiritual failing, it's just a variation of the human brain. Left-handedness appears to be partly hereditary and partly environmental. It's not something you choose, it's who you are. Today, being left-handed is far more accepted, but challenges still exist. Some left-handers struggle with standardized tools or find themselves left out, literally, in design decisions. But the open hostility has mostly disappeared, replaced by curiosity, appreciation, and even celebration. International Left-Handers Day is now recognized globally, honoring that 10% of the population that once had to hide their dominant hand. From witch trials to world leaders, the story of left-handedness is a reminder of how fear can shape society, and how knowledge can dismantle it. What was once demonized is now understood as just another part of what makes humans diverse, complex, and endlessly fascinating. So the next time you see someone writing with their left hand, remember, they're part of a long history of struggle, survival, and surprising strength. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more weird and wild history from CONCURDAWRLD, and share this with your most sinister, sorry, left-handed, friend.